Yeah. A lot of people on this site are very, very weird and very, very strange. Okay. Sensitive DLC killers from non-Mario franchise. And they're calling Isabelle, yes, Isabelle from Animal Crossing their wife. Seriously? This is why no one takes 4chan seriously. This is why no one takes, the sexy gaming sexy woman, beautiful women in gaming movement. I still haven't found a real name. But these are the types of people Sift Up are appealing towards. These are the types of people that Marvel Rivals are appealing towards. You gotta really think about this, okay? As well. They complain that they're censoring boobs and butts in video games. But these are the types of people they're appealing towards. Okay? Just think about that. Okay? And yes, I don't like the Concord character designs or the Dustborn character designs or blah blah blah. But you should never appeal towards these degenerates who are obsessed with this type of stuff. Okay? And they actually made a whole game dedicated towards these types of people. It was called The First Descendant. The first game that's truly, besides, Neptunia, which is a game that nobody buys, but, nobody buys Neptunia, no one buys those anime waifu games. That's why the PS Vita was so successful, as well. The PS Vita was so successful because it was a console of only those types of games. Oh yeah, totally not one of the biggest commercial failures of all time, because guess what? In the USA, most people do not buy these games, okay? Most people don't buy these games. I know people around all around the world use 4chan, obviously, but but the fact that these people are calling, like, also Isabelle is a dog, so I'd make them a Z file as well. I won't be surprised if this video gets demonetized. It just really shows how creepy some people are. Like, Isabelle's not your wife, okay? She's a fictional character you never met as well. But these are the types of people that, Stellar Blade appeals towards, okay? As well. Once all these types of people buy Stellar Blade, the game will be dead. Okay? Because you can't make a game that appeals towards these types of people. It will eventually fail and it will eventually be dead. Look at The First Descendant as well, where they talked about multiple times on this channel the failure of The First Descendant. Okay? This is a game that they keep talking about how it's saving gaming's healing. Oh yeah, 4,000 people are playing the game now daily. Okay, concurrently. Okay, well, it's still better than a game like Concord, which has 0 players, but it had a peak of 200,000 people playing. And guess what? The First Attendant is a free game, and it's averaging around 4,000 to 8,000 people a day. Okay, as well. Which is absolutely hilarious because the whole point of that game was the women were sexy. But guess what? The game's now basically continuing to die. And they're talking about the game will survive because they added some, and they're doing everything they can to try to save the game from continuing to go down to the depths of failures like Multiverses was. Again, Multiverses was a game that had 200,000 players as well, and that game is basically shutting down as well. Don't be too surprised if you hear the next 2 years that First Ascendant is shutting down. But hey, they're adding Ziggle physics to the game. That's gonna save the game's concurrent player base as well. No, it didn't. The game's basically nearly on death's doorstep like Multiverses was basically 5 months ago. Goodbye.